Say what?
What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Say What episode, and we got to do it. We always do it at this time of the year, right? The Rock Hall of Fame nominees have just been announced for 2024, and I got to say, it's a pretty good list. The first thing right off the bat, if you've watched this channel long enough, you know I've been complaining about Peter Frampton not being in the Rock Hall of Fame and never being nominated, and finally the man is nominated. Now we just got to get those votes in and make sure he gets in, because oh my God, does he deserve to be in or what? But yeah, so just that alone, I'm pretty happy overall with these nominees. I can't complain much. There's a lot of first-time nominees. There's several that have been nominated a couple times already. Let me just read the list out loud and we'll kind of go through here. Mary J. Blige, which I think this is her third time being nominated, so probably about time for her to get in on that rationale. Mariah Carey, this is her first time being nominated. I'd be shocked if she didn't get in. I mean, just based on popularity contest alone, but also, hey, just like Mary, a great vocalist, two great divas right off the bat, and then Cher, who's never been nominated before. Battle of the Divas already. There's three of them. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, because if all three of them don't get in, there's going to be some angry people on all camps. So, we'll see what the Rock Hall does, but out of these 15 nominees, roughly only half usually get picked in a given year. So we shall see. But then there's Dave Matthews Band. He's already been nominated. I don't know if he'll be getting in. I wouldn't pick him personally. I mean, super talented, but not one of my favorites out of all these. I'll give you my 5 picks if I were picking at the end of this video. Eric B. and Rakim, he's also, or they, I should say, have been nominated before. Will be interesting to see if they get in. Foreigner, first time nomination for Foreigner, which was mind-blowing. They should definitely get in. I mean, just an incredible band. So many great hits, especially in the late 70s, early 80s. Peter Frampton, as I said, I'm going alphabetically here. Jane's Addiction, that's cool. Kool and the Gang. It blows my mind that they've never been nominated before. That's nuts. That's one of those things that it does drive me crazy when you hear some of these artists who've never been nominated. You're like, what? Come on, Rock Hall of Fame, get it together, man. They should definitely get in. Oh my God. Lenny Kravitz, first time nomination. Very cool. Love Lenny. Oasis, also a first time nomination, probably in their first year of being eligible or thereabouts. Not a big surprise there. I mean, one of the biggest bands of all time out there. Sinead O'Connor, first time nomination, posthumously, very, very nice. Ozzy Osbourne, first time nomination for him. Of course, he's gotten in with Black Sabbath before, and, it'd be nice to see him get in by himself as well. I mean, amazing career with or without Black Sabbath. Sade, first time nomination, and A Tribe Called Quest, I think it's their third nomination. They definitely need to get in, guys. I mean, one of the greatest, probably the greatest hip hop group of all time, if you ask me. So for my 5 picks, definitely A Tribe Called Quest, definitely Peter Frampton. As you know, I'm going to have to update my top 5 artists who've been snubbed from the Rock Hall of Fame list, as long as he gets in. Maybe I'll do that around the time of the actual induction ceremony. But there's still a couple who still, haven't gotten in there that are on my snubs list. And that's a whole other thing. We'll talk about that another time. But definitely Tribe Called Quest, definitely Peter Frampton. I love Lenny Kravitz. I think he totally deserves to get in. Whether he will or not remains to be seen. Kool and the Gang, they should already freaking be in there. And I'm going to give my 5th spot. I know this doesn't sound well-rounded because I don't have any of the divas on there. But I got to say, Ozzy Osbourne, man. He deserves to be in there. His career, his solo career started in the early 80s. So like, how has he not been nominated before? It's crazy to me. But yeah, and good for Ozzy, and both he and Frampton now having their health issues, it's like, yeah, got to get them in there. Don't wait for artists to already have passed on. Hello on the Sinead O'Connor front, but it's nice to see them doing it. There's also a lot of other, as I've mentioned in the past, artists who are no longer with us that still have not gotten in the Rock Hall of Fame. Just throwing it out there. John Coltrane, Frank Sinatra, Nick Drake, hello. But it's like the Grammys, man. Nothing's going to be perfect, but it does seem like overall this list is pretty well rounded, and there's pretty good representation in all forms of music, and getting some of the bands out there, like Foreigner, I didn't realize had never been nominated. That's crazy to me. Oasis, I don't know if they'll get in on their first year being eligible. It's weird how this works, and of course there is a voting process, so be sure to submit your votes. Of course, our votes don't count for everything in this whole thing. I don't know how it works, to be honest, but yeah, I'm overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with it. I wonder if you are. What do you think of my 5 picks? Let me know in the comments below. But these are the nominees for the 24 Rock Hall of Fame. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, we got top 5s every Friday. Album reviews. We're in the midst of the great 29 album closers of all time. Hope you've been enjoying that as well. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.